har från Sverige. Jag har en öl från Systembolaget. And that's probably the best Swedish I could probably say. Got it in one take. Good evening. I have a beer from Systembolaget in Sweden. Yes, I am on holiday for a couple of days. And I thought, you know what? A Swedish beer review is needed again, isn't it? So, I have a can. It has a lovely cat on it, if you can see it, if the camera hasn't defocused. Called EXISTENS, ESSENS, TRANSCENDENS. I hope I pronounced that correct. But let's get into it, shall we? So, EXISTENS, ESSENS, TRANSCENDENS is a 5.9% IPA brewed by Stigbergets, I hope I'm pronouncing that correct, in Gothenburg, Sweden. Good evening from the studio. I have returned back home, and I'd just like to tell you about Stigbergets brewery. So they are based in Gothenburg. Stigbergets do have a tap room in Stockholm. This is close by to Slussen Tunnelbana station, and I did go there during my stay. This is a rather nice tap room. They did have a tap room within Gothenburg city, however according to Google Maps it is temporarily closed, and there is another location in Majorna, which is just outside of Gothenburg. Gothenburg is one of those places I do want to visit, so maybe there will be a beer review on location in the future, who knows, but I'll get back to the review. It's got a lovely design of a cat on it. Is there anything... You know what, it does look similar to the packaging from Elm 11. I mean, it's not actually Elm 11, there we go. It's very similar, unless it's a thing in Sweden. We unfortunately don't have a blurb, but here's the ingredients. I don't even know what it's meant to be tasting like, because I can't really read Swedish too well. I'm just going by basic stuff in the Systembolaget, however the fuck you say that. But yeah, I have a glass from the hotel room, thankfully. So let's get it poured out. Okay, so we've got the can here, we've got the glass. Should I say ett glass? It has been in my sink with some ice on for the past half hour, so it's nice and cold. Don't worry, the sink was clean. Let's get it poured out, shall we? Just get a little bit more in there, shall we? One finger white head. Looks very, very carbonated as well. Oh, and I'm getting a bit over myself. Let's give it a little bit of a whiff. Rather fruity. Almost tropically, I'd say, the aroma is. Yeah, that's all I'm really getting from it. Like maybe like a slightly bitter, and I mean very, very slightly bitter sort of aroma. But let's get this down the hatch, just see what we got. It's weird. Oh god, yeah. Ooh. Oh, it comes to you after. I don't know how to describe this, but it's very fruity. It's got an initial like bitterness to begin with. But then you're just transported into a world of your imagination. It's definitely fruity, but I can't seem. It's maybe a little bit of passion fruit, maybe a little bit of pineapple in there. It's actually quite a nice drop. Oh god, yeah. I'd love to actually drink this on draft. However, and this is something that people being in Sweden before probably know, prices of beers in the bar are quite dear. So I bought 3 different cans from the Systembolaget earlier for the same price as one beer that I got in an unnamed craft beer bar in the city. So what do I think of it? Very fruity. Very Moorish.
Tell you what, that is really Moorish.
I just want to drink and drink and drink. So I'm going to give this a 4.25, just purely due to the slight bitterness that you're getting from it. And yes, I know you're normally meant to get a little bit of bitterness from these IPAs, but, you know, I'm actually giving it a good review, so I don't get what your problem is. But yeah, let me know if you've had any beers in Sweden or anything that's imported. And if you ever do go to Sweden, I would highly recommend checking out the Systembolaget to get some cheap beers instead. But until next time, cheers and take care. Goodbye, everybody.